Prosecutors in Long Island have announced an indictment against 31 accused gang members who they say are responsible for 18 different shootings.
In one of them, a school teacher was killed after his car was allegedly mistaken for a rival gang member's. Jody Goldberg and Brentwood with details.
Kimberly Collins Midget was a beloved mother and school teacher. Police say she was killed after her car was mistaken for a rival gang members last summer in Hempstead. Those responsible are members of the Bloodhound Brims gang, a subset of the Bloods, according to officials who say these surveillance videos helped crack Midget's case and nearly 2 dozen others since 2021.
We have this leader in California working through proxies to tell young men in Nassau and Suffolk County to commit shootings and other acts of violence on behalf of the gang.
The leader, Latique Johnson, who went by the Pilot, was allegedly calling shots from his jail cell in California. Omar Barry and Josiah Herbert were at the top of the gang's hierarchy on Long Island. Law enforcement seized tens of thousands of dollars from Johnson's commissary account. They say he would collect dues from lower-ranking members.
He did that from a jail cell in California. He may or may not have thought he was insulated from prosecution on Long Island. He is not.
A total of 31 alleged gang members and associates were arrested. Prosecutors say they played a role of some sort in shootings, robberies, and narcotic sales from Hempstead to the Hamptons. These illegal handguns were passed around and used by the men.
The Bloodhound Brims gang is one of the most violent gangs we've ever seen. And that is why we stand here together to say that we are going to prosecute these cases as a team.
Officials say gang activity is still active on Long Island, but these latest arrests help hamper operations while sending a clear message to active members.
If you fire a gun, if you conspire to fire a gun, you will be held responsible.
The ringleader will be brought from California to Long Island to go before a judge. He faces a max of 20.
Damn. And if I wonder how he was calling the shots, if it was through like some kites or if it was through like the phone, you know what I mean? Because then, you know, they're going to have all that. IG, damn, same thing. They're going to have all that, you know what I mean?
Brad had a in his cell,
but they was flying out to come see him though.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah. They had a couple pictures where they had a couple visits and shit. You know what I'm saying? Certain dudes would come out there and fly out and come see him and shit.
Boy, the Pilot had a elaborate scheme to go ahead and enforce the movement that they was pushing, the Bloodhound allegedly. That's my bad, y'all. My dogs, they be on one back here, man. They be but yeah, Brad. Hey, so Brad was calling the shots for them to put the work in. So what is the demographic of Long Island is it go down out there, I guess, then, huh, Brad?
Oh yeah, it go down out there. Yeah, like it's because it's like a residential neighborhoods and shit like that out there. They have some buildings, but they're mostly residential. Mm-hmm. But it go down out there, man. Nassau.
Yeah, it's like neighborhoods for real. Like what we're used to.
Oh. Yeah, a lot of shooting up houses.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so definitely going on out there.
Before the story, have you heard of Brad before or any of
them? Yeah, he from the Bronx. Like he did a couple bids up north out here. He tried to they had him for
That's where a lot of the Brims are at too, right? In the Bronx.
I mean, they all over. You know what I'm saying? You know, Bloods is a dominant force out here. So, but
I'm not talking about I was talking about this gang specifically, the Bloodhound Brims.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that's his set. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So that started in the Bronx, but a lot of them drinks start in prison. But regardless, when they first caught him, he ran down on some dudes, some enemies that was in the shop, with a chopper. Oh, sprayed that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Then they had him for sending a hit on somebody, get somebody smoked in the street, whatever. Did some time, came home, went back. You know what I mean? So, then he messed around. He ended up catching some federal charges, and that's when they sent him to the feds. They gave him like 30 years. So they've been shipping him all around. But he been in California for the longest. He was in Lompoc, and then he went to Victorville for a little bit. So I think they snatched him from Victorville. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was just networking.
Yeah.
He was just networking and pulling strings from behind the scenes for real.
Business
Yeah.
don't stop.
Yeah.
They said they hit that boy for tens of thousands on his commissary.
Oh no, they were sending paper. You know what I'm saying? They were sending that paper. Yeah, you know.
You know what? You know what's crazy though? It's like, it's man, that's some power. You know what I mean? Like, because he put in the work. So even you know what I'm saying? They took care of him, and then they even furthered his agendas allegedly. You know what I mean? Because and that's real power right there, bro.
But see, he going down the same path as like Rod Diggs. You know what I'm saying? And like Rod Diggs, he's from my town, and he had a little operation or whatever. And, you know, a couple people got laid down, shit like that. But he was rapping. He was trying to get on Uncle Murder and them was trying to put him on, but the feds snatched him. But they got him up at ADX in Florence. You know what I'm saying? So
that's the facts.
Yeah, he in Florence, Colorado. So, you know, that's where his son heading. You know what I mean? You know, with all this going on. Once they see that they can't stop you from even behind the wall, they're gonna put your ass in ADX, man.
Yeah, for real though.
Ain't no
I was gonna say I seen documentaries on that one, on the ADX.
Yeah.
Super duper max.
Yeah, it's a few cats from out here that's in ADX. Supreme.
Oh, word? That's where they got Supreme at?
Yeah. He's ADX. Supreme. They got a few, like a lot of the top gangsters, like Pistol Pete. You know what I'm saying? He in ADX. You know, that started Sex Money Murder.
Yep.
Yeah, he in ADX. Rod Diggs from Mad Dogs. He in ADX. So
that shit is crazy, bro.
You know, he fucking around. That's where he gonna end up.
And so for the original bid, he was doing Fed time, and they shipped him out here to on that same the original bid that he did, the shit that he did.
Yeah, he said they got
no. He served a separate bid. He served a separate bid for that. Got out, got locked back up on more charges, racketeering and shit like that. Yeah, he got locked up on racketeering and a conspiracy to commit murder and shit like that. So the Fed snatched him up. You know what I'm saying? No more state time. So once the Fed snatched him up, you know, they send you around the country. You know what I'm saying? But he been in California for the longest. He was in Long Park, and then he went to Victorville. You know what I'm saying? So he was out there.
And he was operating. They let him squat in one spot for a sec, and he was able to like mobilize.
Yeah. So
right, what going down? Making sure the business did not miss not 1 minute of business. 100%.
Yeah, but he's a Christian man. You know what I'm saying? Guys,
I was gonna say he's either Christian or Muslim, right?
You know,
like when you go, he's like, "Look, that's your cover." I'm a Christian.
Oh wow!
No.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I'm trying to keep it positive.
You know what I mean? Like, that's super max, bro. He's on the
that's
way.
lockdown all day.
It's a wrap, bro. On everything,
bro.
Bro, you ain't got shot.
It's like it's zero contact from the outside, right? Like you can't get no letters, no nothing.
You know who else is there? All the top guys from out here, like King Blood that started Latin Kings out here. He's out there.
Oh yeah, he's one of the ones that got that one when they decapitated Buddy, right? That was like the bit. That was like one of the things they tied him to.
Yeah. He was wild.
He was like send a message type joint.
But he took over the prisons. He had the COs gang banging and everything. Like he
is Larry there?
Hoover?
Yeah.
That
shit is crazy.
And King Blood was from Chicago. King Blood came from Chicago to New York back in the early 90s. Started the
so there ain't nobody that there ain't nobody that I can think of that ever got out of that. If they send you there, you're not coming out of there.
I mean, for a while.
I'm just saying, I don't think
when they see you, it depends on like how much power you have. Like if you have so much power to where you can like corrupt the whole state, and you know what I mean, or whole city or whatever.
And Southwest just got out. Southwest T. We talked about Southwest T not too long ago. He was in the feds, but I don't know exactly.
He wasn't in ADX though.
He wasn't there.
No.
Nah, Big Meech went to ADX.
Yeah.
Oh, Big Meech got out.
Yeah, Big Meech
one of my
went to
rallies.
ADX.
One of my rallies from where I'm from. One of my rallies from the community. He got a picture with Big Meech when he did some of his fed time on the yard. He got a picture with Meech on the yard on everything.
Yeah. Meech went to ADX over some bullshit, but I don't know if he's still there though. You know what I mean? Because their crimes wasn't necessarily violent. It was just really just just getting money. The violence kind of came like secondhand, like not like they had them for ordering hits and all that. The cats that stuck there is a cats that they was getting niggas smoked and doing all that. You know what I mean?
Like underworld bosses. For real.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, where you the mafia on some mafia shit, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you see, they just got we'll probably talk about that next week if y'all want to. They just got El Mayo out here.
Yeah, I was watching that this morning. I woke up watching that thing. Yeah, they tricked the guy. They tricked him into going into Texas or something like that.
That's what it was
like. $2 billion?
I think it was like a $15 or $20 million.
You talking about the dude from El Chapo, right? El Chapo people.
He from Sinaloa. Yeah, El
Mayo. He the leader.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, he's the main dude.
Yeah, he worth like $2 billion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think it was like the 15 or 20 million for anyone who had information. It was like, ain't nobody finna do that.
Say no. Wherever he's going to work,
you're gonna enjoy that $20 million for like a week. You know what I mean? It's gonna be you constantly moving around.
I'm telling you,
they're gonna find your ass.
Find your motherfucking ass.
Hey, he's worth $2 billion.
Griselda stayed in Queens for years, man.
Who stayed in Pulp Fiction? I don't care if he's in China. I want a brother to jump out a bowl of fried rice.
Right. Yeah, Griselda stayed in Queens for years, man. She was applying New York for a little minute.
Yeah. That's what made me mad about the series, because they never touched on that. That's an entire season in itself, just her in New York, and then she went back to Columbia.
No, she went to Oakland. Remember her boyfriend was from Oakland.
Yeah, they got a story on him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think not Cocaine Cowboys 2. It's another movie.
Part 2 is with the black dude from Oakland.
Yep.
Hey, you know what's crazy? He was vlogging.
Did you have him whacked because he was cheating on her?
I think he actually is still, isn't he? Is he still alive? I think he didn't do no time behind nothing. I don't.
He's still alive. He's still alive.
He
tried to whack him though.
In the documentary,
she definitely did try to whack him a few times.
Yeah, because he was fucking with other brides while she was.
She was like, "I seen you in that Maserati. Don't think I'm not watching." You know what I mean?
I didn't know she was.
You're with the white girl.
Yeah, she was in Queens.
That's crazy.
For a minute.
Oh my mama.
Yeah, but it was crazy. He was vlogging back then. Remember, because he was like a street D-boy. Because remember in the documentary they're showing like old clips because he had hella tapes that he would just film himself, and he was hella chowed out. You feel me? And all he'd just be like declaring his love for the Godmother, just so beautiful. But he had like all these tapes, and then they used them all in the doc. It was kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, the Godmother, that is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, mama.
Yeah,
and she was connected to Escobar.
Yeah. They went to war.
Boy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah.
With, Miami, like when you
he said
Cowboy with all the machine guns, them dudes jumping out with the machine guns, letting up what you call that, strip malls and shit, bruh. They was tearing shit up, broad daylight.
Yeah.
He had I think he had a quote. Pablo said, "The only man I fear is not even a man," and he was referring to Griselda.
Godmother.
Yeah.
That is crazy, bro. Real.
Yeah. Because she would do too, she'll get the bundle. She'll be like, yeah, I wanna, like give me 1,000 bricks or something, right? Boom, they'll dump it, then she'll just kill them. You know, she'll just have them murked out like fucking my shit now.
And it's still going on to this day though, bro. On everything we just seen.
Yeah, I think, bro. Right when she hopped off the plane, when they what do they call when they ship you back? Is it deport? I guess when they deported her after her bid, man, it was basically when she got off the plane they smoked her.
Yeah,
one of her signature moves. It was one of her signature moves to a motorcyclist. That was one of her special.
She was at a shopping area. She was shopping.
Oh, it was a shopping area? Okay.
Yeah.
See, you like how I put 10 on the 2 though, huh? My version was better.
Yeah.
Hopped right off the plane, right on the runway.
Yeah.
Yeah, El Pailito, he cold.